This is chart analysis for May 22nd, 2017. And basically the markets had from the bottom, we had a truncated fifth wave here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where the fifth was higher than the third, and then it reversed, and it stayed there overnight. So that basically gave us kind of like an A, B, 1, 2, and then possibly a 3 here. Or that's a 1, 2, 3, and then A, B, C, and then a fifth. Now, today I was basically looking for that fifth wave and then a wave 2 pullback to 23.75. That didn't happen. So I would have liked to buy at 23.75, but instead bought a little bit higher. So if we look at the previous weekend chart, this is basically what it looked like on a daily time frame, and it bottomed here and what could have been an ABC, and then we were looking for that wave 2 pullback to 23.75. That did not happen. And I mentioned that if there is to be a bear move, it has to happen in the next 24 hours. That did not happen Sunday night into Monday morning, and so coming in we had a bullish bias. I mentioned that if that does not happen, we are currently on track for multiple green candles. That we had 2 here, with the potential to bring us to new all-time highs into Memorial Weekend. Now, on a daily time frame, we previously had those 2 green candles, right? So we had this ABC and then 1, 2 green candles, and now we have that 1, 2. We got that third candle, and so it looks like we could have another day of consolidation and then potentially a push to test new highs. In that previous chart, we offered the possibility of a 1, 2, 3 A, B, C, and then probably a fifth. So that's what the prediction was, either that or 1, 2, 3. And so what actually happened was over here, we got a if you look at it, let's take the pin count. A, B. No, it was the blue one actually played out. So 1, 2, 3 A, and then it would be a B, C. So did we get that B, C? We got that A down here. We got the B up, C down. So that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a possible fifth. Either the fifth would result in the completion of wave 1 and then a wave 2 down, which I was looking for, or we would get extensions, which is what we got instead. So instead of a fifth up, then we got a 1 and then a 2. And so during the day, we were looking at this drop and trying to see if it could break to lows lower than the open. But when it dropped, it just quickly turned around. And actually, this is where the point of recognition, basically, when this was not able to pull down to 23.76-ish for that wave 2, then it looks like we probably have extensions. So we have extensions 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this could be a fifth or could be extended even further. So if it is a fifth, it would pull down to this area. If not, then it would just consolidate and possibly push higher. So that's the S&P 500. If we take a look at the Dow Jones, on an hourly basis, we got that ending diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A, and then this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 B. So we got an A, B, and then a C, where we got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for that C. And then we got a reversal A, B, either 1, 2, 3. Also got the A, B, C here. So 1, 2, 3 A, B, C to complete a fourth, and then a fifth that did not result in a strong wave 2 pullback. And so because of that, then we have potential consolidation, and I'm guessing this will resolve to the upside. If that does happen, then if we look at a daily time frame, it'll look like we got this fourth wave here, and then one that completed right here during the I think it was the French elections that Sunday night. Then from there we got the diagonal down, B retrace, and then C drop to complete wave 2, and then we're already on our third, in the middle of our third wave up with 3 daily candles. And if you look back, a lot of these rallies, if you get 3 daily candles, a lot of these rallies began with multiple green candles in a row. Now the Russell has been the most weakest, and the best. If we were to short an index, it would be this one. But the problem is we did get that truncated fifth, and so we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where this fifth was a 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth was higher than the third, and there was also follow through overnight, and so I think this could have been a big three and a fourth with but the fifth thing is the fourth wave resistance was in this zone, and that got violated on last Friday. And so coming in, we were coming in with a bullish bias on the Russell, and it looks like it finished near the highs and is unable to pull down. Still, if we were to long an index, I would rather choose the S&P 500, Dow, or the Nasdaq rather than the Russell. Now, if you look at this Nasdaq, the drop was pretty much erased. I mean, this is the drop from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or AB 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it pretty much almost like, you look at this, it's almost 90% retraced, and so that's pretty crazy. Something like this looks like it's like a free fall, but then within a couple of days it's just completely erased. So if we zoom out, the chart kind of looks like this. So it basically looks like a big wave 1, and wave 2 just took 1 day. Now it's possible this could be an A, B, C with drop further, but right now it looks like everybody's buying the dips. All the tech companies like Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Google are being pushed up, and so it looks like we could be pushing up even further. Of course, we have to listen to what the markets say and adjust and adapt accordingly. Meanwhile, for gold and silver, silver had that strong resistance at 17, and today was able to break through it and hold through it the entire day. And so I think that's, from a longer term perspective, gives silver a little bit more, a stronger case that it could eventually turn around, because it looks like this was a really massive drop, and we bought here. We were able to sell right at 17, and wait for the markets and re-enter once we clears the 17 region. Now if we zoom out on weekly, it basically looks like this, and so this could be a wave 1 followed by an ABC wave 2, and this could be a wave 3, but we don't know yet. It really depends on whether it follows through. So that is the update for May 22nd, and we referenced yesterday's post. Of the two counts that we presented, it looks like the blue one played out, where we got a 1, 2, 3, and an A, B, C, and then an extension fifth. So right now, let's see whether the market actually follows through. For more info, you could go to lifestyletrading101.com, and we'll